So one of the things I really love about this movie is the way it creates the landscape of movie that never existed, but pulls on things that we recognize: the Road Runner, the Looney Tunes elements, all that stuff. And Scarlett, for you specifically, looking at your character in that framing device, it reminded me a lot of Judy Garland, both the hair with the daughter. Was that a reference point for you? Are we looking at like a version of Judy Garland?
I love a version of Judy Garland. I'm a big Judy Garland fan. Yeah, I don't know that Midge is as probably. I don't know that she has the same fragility as Judy Garland, and probably not. Her story, I think, is maybe a little bit. I think she's more. I sort of thought of her as kind of a Betty Davis-y type of actor, where she's got this. She's kind of mid-career. She's very in herself. She's not. She is no. She's self-aware in the way you want someone like that and you want a movie star to be. She's totally comfortable with the audience, with the tape pause. She's earned this place. She's confident in that. Yeah. And I think to me that sort of felt like a Betty Davis-y kind of type of a person.
You should have done a double cigarette.
Yes. That's when I would have nailed it. Yeah.
And Jason, for you, I thought a lot about Eli Wallach watching you. Just maybe it was the beard, but the desert landscape. Like
The Misfits was a movie that was Wes referenced, and in fact, I got a book that he gave me of the making of the Misfits, a diary. That was a day-to-day diary of it.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's really interesting because I wish I had. It's funny to see how many things have changed in this industry and how many things have not. Like, for instance, the sound department that talks about the sound guys complaining because Marilyn Monroe talks so much more quietly than everyone else. And, like, he's trying to, like, mix her up live on this parade. And he's, like, complaining about... She's like 8 dBs below. Like, I love that. But that was a movie. I love Eli Wallach in that movie. He's wild.
Yeah. No, it's a great. It's
I love all of them in that movie.
Yeah.
It's eerie.
Right. Yeah. No, it's a great film. Scarlett, you have a brief nude scene in this film. What was that? What were the conversations around that? Dude, it's done very funny. It's done in a very funny way. The way it's brought up.
Yeah. I mean, Wes is probably the worst person to talk to about anything like that because he's already so uncomfortable around that topic. So I'll leave it up to your imagination.
How that went.
a lot of kind of lots of throat clearing and sort of hiding his face. Yeah.
Jason, I realize this is probably I think this is the first time in a Wes Anderson movie that you've played a dad. And obviously 25 years ago, you had one of the great father-son stories in Rushmore. So has Wes wanted to have you play dad before?
I don't know. I was excited to do it. I mean, Jake is my age that I was when I got to make Rushmore, and I didn't really think about it too much.
Right.
I really was just trying to keep my kids in line.
Right.
The little ones needed a lot of that. They were wild.
Yeah.
How old were those girls? Like 6? They were 3, 6 year old? 5?
No, I think they're 6 or 7 maybe.
Yeah.
6 or 7.
They were rowdy.
Right. Always.
And if you got 2 of them doing the thing you wanted them to do, the third one was not at all doing that.
Yeah.
It was like
it's amazing.
2 is enough, but the 3 was crazy.
Triplets. I've never been around triplets my whole life.
Yeah, I can't claim to.
It's amazing.
Right.
Energy.
The dynamic.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part of the film in both realities is the moment where the alien shows up and everyone has this shared cathartic moment, and especially in the acting room scene when everyone's sort of having that moment together. I wonder for both of you if you've ever had that moment in your own career where you've had this intense shared moment of like ecstatic truth that you were able to like draw on for that scene. Just a moment like that in your performances.
That's a great question. Let me think about it. Have you come to mind? I mean,
I definitely have, like, Liev and I did View from the Bridge together, and there was certainly some nights that were just like fiery, where you're like truly hate each other, or I mean, not personally, but it gets where you're so lost in it that there's either feelings of like fight or flight, or you have these like profound visceral moments with another person that leave you kind of just like full of energy and shaken, and it's so exciting. It happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing. I think. Well, I mean, I think yeah, it happens, and I, honestly, I had like a double meta experience, which is that we're in this acting, like in this scene, all of these people looking around. I couldn't help but go, "This is remarkable. This gives me hope." Like all of us together here, that is the alien. You know what I mean? And I kind of was like out of my own body, just like I never felt so positive about things, being with everyone, and it was kind of, I think, because we were all together, saying these lines and saying, just all reacting, all looking around and watching everyone reacting to an alien makes you feel like that's what they would look like if they were seeing something that they've never seen before, and I get to be part of that moment.
It comes across just even watching it in the theater. I felt really moved in that moment.
Yeah,
because it's just that sense of community.
I love that alien.
Yeah,
I love that alien.
Right.
And I love him.
Did you get to take the suit home? Like, do you have a like
the alien suit?
Yeah, the alien suit. Yeah.
Yeah, I wore it home. Wore it right off the set. Walked right out in plain sight with a big alien middle finger. I'm taking it. I still wear it all the time.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Good for Halloween.
Yeah, it's fun.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's about 8,000 sizes too big.
That's why you use the shrink-way. You
You put it in the dryer.
Yeah, I
Right,
had to shrink.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like the little
Shrinks
girl
down.
in Monsters Inc. I was like, Mike Wazowski. All right, sorry.
Awesome. Well, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.